Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be talking about Turbo just a little bit, though. I'm still going to update you on everything, but it seems to me Turbo has paved the way for many meme coins. And the reason why I say this is there's many meme coins that are trying to also fall under the AI narrative now. And as we know, Turbo was the first one. So, although there are copycats, and technically the more coins there are that follow kind of what Turbo does, means a little bit more competition. Some might see it that way, but I don't. For me, the way I see it is, this is just complementing Turbo, because people will be like, oh, meme coin, right? AI coin, like, oh my God, which one should I get? And then they're like, hey, this one is the face of it, Turbo, and it's still only sub 1 billion market cap. And it is so damn cheap. And we are so early, we don't even realize, right? So before we get into technical analysis here and a little bit updates on Turbo, we are going to go through some of the coins that I'm talking about. Now, I'm not telling you to get into these coins, okay? Just know right away, I'm not. I'm simply telling you and showing you that a lot of people are trying to copy Turbo, okay, and what Turbo has achieved. So let's just jump right into it. First of all, Christmas Doge Father AI meme, okay? Let's just jump into it. All right, this thing pumped a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you snipe some of these coins that don't turn out to be rug pulls, right? Like let's say even you got in the first whatever amount of time, you could have made a quick 10x, a quick 7, 8x. But obviously these are like very risky and it's just a gamble at this point. But we can see people are trying to put meme coins and the AI narrative together. That is what is trending on Deck Screener. That is what these little gamblers are doing. That's what these devs are doing. And it's just kind of funny to me because it's like, obviously this is its own little world where people are trying to make quick money. And I get it. But all this does is just make Turbo look better, in my opinion. So we could see another one like Zella coin. All right, we can see, there's some coding stuff up there, some AI stuff. And yeah, it's just funny to me. Yep. You can see all these coins pump very quickly and then they dump, right? Most of them are not going to be having a future. Rich coin, AI rich. I mean, like, look, once again, if you don't get in the first couple minutes, you're not going to be making money. Plus, like I said, the risk is always that it's a rug pull. Once again, people, do not invest any money in these coins that I'm showing you because they're most likely not going to go anywhere. If you do it at your own risk. I'm just simply showing you. Once again, I got to just say it just in case. But look, again, a coin pumps, does its thing, and it's gone. And it's gone, right? It's just funny. It just really is funny. We're gonna see if this chill bull is technically AI. Mm, I don't know. I don't think this one is in particular, but that's what I've been seeing trend on Twitter. Okay, is these coins are trying to copy Turbo, but no one can do it better than Turbo. Not only are we a community takeover coin at this point, right? We are well established, right? We go to Turbo right now. We are well established, sitting at 760 million market cap with insane volume. Okay, the owner is not really involved. The owner did have a great origin story that he only spent $69 to create this coin and with a 69 billion value. So it is pretty funny, right? Everyone loves the story of Turbo. We look at Turbo very quickly and go to the meme section. We can see Turbo is up there, right? We can see Turbo is up there right now. If I were to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Turbo is 13th. So it was a little higher the other day. It was 11th, but Turbo has been making strides. Turbo went from pretty much, very small coin. It did have a huge explosion. Then it was sitting at 40, 50 million market cap. Then it just kept elevating. It just kept elevating. And we can see Turbo is climbing the ranks. As we know, Turbo has been listed on Coinbase recently, and Turbo will most likely get listed on Robinhood in the future. So my narrative and my belief is still that Turbo will reach and try to push for that top 5 coin. It's going to be hard to break probably the top 4, maybe the top 5, but it's going to be up there most definitely. I don't see how the Not Coin or this Goat Coin or Popcat or Peanut or Mog are going to compete. It's more so going to be between Brett, Floki, and debatably Bonk. Okay. So that is mainly our competition. All right. We already went through this, that this coin has so much volume, so much momentum, such a hype community. And, I just love this coin. Now, let's jump into technical analysis since we are on Turbo, right? The main point of this video was to bring awareness that people are trying to copy this coin. But since we're already talking about Turbo, I might as well give you a nice quick update. We can see Turbo had some decent selling pressure, for about 8 hours because we are on a 4-hour chart, 4-hour time frame. So every candle here you see represents 4 hours. It sold off kind of well in the first 8, but then for the next really, really long while, it kind of has been going sideways for 2 days. Now it's been selling off, but the momentum has been extremely slow, which really makes me believe that we are going to be going into this 4-hour order block. And I really do believe this zone is going to be the primary zone to get yourself a nice turbo bag. Okay. Could we hit this 4-hour order block here? Yes, but there is such weak momentum to this downside. This thing is just a snail. There is almost zero selling pressure, right? There's obviously a little bit more selling pressure than buying pressure, but nothing is convincing, okay? Nothing is convincing. So for me, this is where Turbo is going to end up. And if it did that, right, that'd be at roughly, let's say, 5% less. So if we go back onto Turbo and we see Turbo, you could probably get it for around what, 720 million, 710 million market cap, which is still good because you should still get a high probable 10x in my opinion, right? I think this coin at the minimum is going to be hitting that 15 billion market cap. That 12 to 15 billion market cap is very like reservist for me, but I do think it's going to start spiking into the 20s and potentially could hit even 30 billion market cap. Because you got to remember, there was insane bandwagon with Shiba Inu, and I believe there's going to be insane bandwagon with Turbo, especially now that there's many, many coins trying to copy Turbo in terms of running both narratives, right? The more narratives you could run into a coin, right? If I have 3 very strong narratives, just doesn't matter. Any 3 that are extremely strong and that could work, that makes sense. Then voila, I might have the golden token. Okay, so yeah, I mean, what more can I say? I'm still a believer in Turbo. I believe this. I believe once we kind of get past this zone, well, like once we tap into it, I believe Turbo is going to start flying, okay? Because there's such weak selling pressure that Turbo will probably pick up quickly, right? We might have a little bit of a dip from the second tap, but overall, we should be flying. Once we get to these all-time highs, I believe that's when we're going to have like the bigger expansion we've all been waiting for, right? Nothing too small. I believe it's going to be a decent expansion. That's when we're going to go from roughly 1 billion market cap to, I believe we could fly to 3 to 4 billion, replicating what Pepe did just not too long ago. Remember, Pepe was in the same boat. Pepe went from roughly, 700 million market cap to 3, 4 billion before it cooled off a little bit, which is what I think is going to happen with Turbo. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to join a private community, you are more than welcome to. We mark up pretty much any chart you want, and it's only 50 a month. So consider it. If not, all good. You're always more than welcome to stay on the YouTube channel. Anyways, thank you guys so much for the support. I love every single one of you. Guys, I'll talk to you guys next time.